What is up, guys? I'm back. Of course I'm back. I will never leave. But anyway, these are totally not to scale lightsabers. Now, I'm going to be doing lightsabers today. Because I'm kind of a big Star Wars guy, and, I wasn't born before 77, so I definitely have had Star Wars my whole childhood, and it was insane. Obviously, I'm not, in my 40s. You can pretty much tell that I'm not even near my 40s yet. But, anyway. Okay, why does my face look like a serial killer? That just looks weird. Anyway, here's the lightsaber. And here's what it normally looks like. Not too much of a difference. Now, I put this shiny stuff, and it made it look like Rey's lightsaber, because it made, all the little scratches and everything from being dropped and kicked and all that. But, look at that hilt size difference. Now, the one on the right, never mind, it's too hard, because I'm not sure if the right would be the right, or the right would be the left on the camera. I'm not 100% sure how my camera works. So I'm kind of just going to say, this smaller one is the one from the movies, this bigger one is the one from someone with 17-inch hands. It's literally 14 inches. The hilt, up to this little top area that my cheek is touching. Now, if I try to deploy it, it will not work. It'll only come out for about half a foot, a little more than half a foot of a blade, and obviously that's not good. So you're going to have to turn it down. Now, normally it would come up like this, but mine's just not in good shape. So you have to flick it up like that, and then it'll come out all the way. It's still not all the way right now. There's a bit more to it. So yeah, that sucks, and I really don't like it. But it's, obviously I can't really do much about it. But if you point it down, it'll come out most of the way, which is good enough. It is a pretty nice blade length, but the hilt length is ridiculous. But you can do something that you can't do with this one. Now, with this one, you can, spin it like that, sort of, and it looks cool when you're passing it to the other hand, trying to pass it to the other hand, or instead of holding it like this, you might want to hold it like that. You do that. With this one, you can, seriously throw it up, because you got a lot more room to catch. It's definitely a two-handed saber. It's not very durable. I don't even think it's as durable as this. This is supposed to make light and sound, I think, but mine's broken, so I took the batteries out. It was covered in battery acid, and I don't think I'll ever be able to fix it. So yeah, that's roughly it. I'll put in a Yoda lightsaber. I'll use the Force. No, not really. I'm not in the mood of editing really late at night, so I'm not gonna use the Force. I'm just gonna hold it like normal. Okay, so this is the Mace Windu, aka Obi-Wan Kenobi with a purple blade. What the heck? And this one you have to flick out manually. It's not a button where you just pops out. There is a button, but it doesn't really do anything. It just helps you pop it out. Let me show you what I mean. It's also a vent hole. If you try to flick it out, it won't come out. This button just unlocks it, so it will. It's a real old style version, but it still is nice. Here's a Yoda lightsaber. It's got a pretty same humming as the Anakin. It's really nice, though. It's about the same length as Yoda's, while the Anakin is definitely short. This is about the same length as the Anakin blade. It may be a little bit longer than this, but not by too much. But the hilt length is way off. And all these little screws. Why the heck can't they put the screws? They wouldn't even need screws. You can't even take this thing apart. So I don't know why there's screws everywhere. They could just glue the whole thing together, because these screw holes are super annoying. They seriously make it hard to grip. You have to hold it with one hand, honestly. You can hold it like this, but it's still very uncomfortable. You have to really find your spot. Like that, maybe? But even then, it's pretty uncomfortable. And this thing is way oversized. I don't know why. It normally looks like this. You can see the difference. I don't know why it's so oversized. And they didn't need this. They could have put this button on here. This could have been a slide down, because this actually doesn't move. I'm sure they could have done it. This button's super hard to press. You really have to put a lot of force into it. Get it. So yeah, this thing kind of sucks. It's just cool when it extends because it looks kind of cool, but you have to be holding it down. I guess it's not a big flaw because you wouldn't normally hold a lightsaber like this to extend it anyway. Obviously, I couldn't. Sure, you could do that. Extend it, flick it up just a bit. But I just hold it like downwards like that. That's my fighting style anyway. So it wouldn't really matter for me. But I would never use this in a duel. It's just too weak. The blade, well, I'll show you how weak it is. I forgot it doesn't come out of the way when you do that. Here's the blade, like these dents. Look at this. You can just bend the blade. I've had a Count Dooku lightsaber almost exactly like this. It just bent and broke. And now it's just a Count Dooku hilt now. The only reason why I didn't just throw it away is because I could still do something with that hilt. Because Count Dooku, this looks really cool. So I was thinking I could do something with the hilt. But yeah, that's about it for this video. It's getting way too long already. So yeah, that's about it. This is a Mace Windu. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm going to make a Mace Windu most likely. I don't really know, but that's just the build your own lightsaber. I'm trying to make a Mace Windu out of one of these. This is not the one though. I think this one's broken, so it probably belongs in the trash. It doesn't seem to work. So yeah, this one's probably, it doesn't have any batteries in it now. I won't waste my batteries on something that doesn't work. That's about it for this quick little video. It's not really quick, but it's kind of long, but that sucks. But yeah, that's about it. So may the Force be with you. And as always, have a great day, night or day, wherever you live.